previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have the football first. Now let's take a look at Marquise Davis. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's McWilliams.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run him again. Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
It really is no mystery. And, Race, obviously, we were talking about this guy in the open, and already he's getting the ball, and already he's making his presence felt. He just has such great vision and contact balance. And, David, they are going to continue to give him the football until you prove you can stop him.
Yeah, and so the defense is going to have to do something about it. And I know it's early, and that's just one run. But how much are they going to have to commit more people to the box? And they're just going to have to play physical and realize everybody's got a game tackle. This guy is good, man. And so I look forward to this defense trying to find some answers to stop this great running back.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Powers inside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's Davis. Maybe a crease. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got some room headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Well, I really thought coming into this game, this running back might put up some big numbers, David, but he's now got already over 50 rushing yards in this game. It's ridiculous. They are gashing the defense. On that side of the ball, they've got to do a better job at the point of attack, staying in their gaps, and they got to start tackling somebody.
Well, and what's crazy is we talked to the defense coming into this game. What did the defense coordinator say? We got to stop the running game. They love to get him going early. Well, they didn't get the memo. Apparently, everybody not on board. This defense struggling to do the most important thing to start this football game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Cardinals! First points of the day are on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cyclones offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Quick give. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to pass. It's Stanley. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quick catch. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Greenlaw. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. Fires immediately. At the 45, on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. He's dropped.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
They'll run it. Fights off a defender. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This
Rachel Jones, and 4 other those who can't even identify. But how many of the existence that I see of those women would still be alive? Man, that's our job. You don't do what's right here. And it's on you. I know you, Lee. I know this is haunting you. Like it's haunting me. I'm calling Captain Bradley. You're gonna tell him the truth. This is Bradley and Sergeant Hank Floyd. I've got Detective Leo Hernandez here. He wants to talk to you. Leo. You're doing the right thing now. See?
a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Stanley. Going to try to get it himself. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. There's some daylight. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Caught. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun.
Oh,
there he goes. An
that's me.
explosive
I'm out
play
here
in the
playing
running
around.
game
He
as
about to
he's
fuck
got the
around and
first
spank
down.
me.
And the Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. On the option. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Long way to go on 2nd down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll go to the counter. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Pulls it. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Defense all over it.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. And that penalty will move it a little closer to the end zone, still 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Stanley. Under pressure, fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Oh, shit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around, and oftentimes it's too late. You saw that right there.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
How you?
Stopped right there. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Oh, he drops it.
Timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Cardinals will line up to way. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He takes it, and he loses
the fucking defense, y'all.
They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team.
Damn good defense, y'all.
Get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Timed it perfectly to knock him free. Forces the 3rd down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced the punt. Here on 3rd.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws it deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. DB's right up on the receivers. They want to run it left here. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. The Cyclones in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch
Stop!
They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
What the fuck is you jumping for? Stop jumping.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Moves the pocket. It's Stanley. They're working that left side. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Rashida Downs going up top. Finds his target. Runs through a man, and he might have
I don't understand. That's how the fuck these
Nice
niggas
pitch
get
and
busy
catch
on me,
there, and
baby.
they'll have enough for the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Hey, how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's open things up with Georgia Tech taking on the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Yellow Jackets who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Now back to your game in Louisville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Bailey. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
Conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Stanley. It's complete to the left.
Now, nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route, coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Looking for running room. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Can't get him to the ground.
Oh, my goodness,
really
bro.
For this offense. move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quarterback Keith might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker in the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Stanley. Makes the grab. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. They'll ride Davis here. Pass to, ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression, and wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense...
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Oh, he's got some space. Big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Stanley. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Yo.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Yeah, you watching this game?
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit
Somebody
of
watching my game. I don't want it to be the commission and I quit this shit.
Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here on the Cardinals sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team
this
right
nigga,
now.
the GOONZ league.
This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive.
I'm playing a computer hour state, my nigga.
Right now,
these niggas ain't playing with me right now.
Try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on it.
I just threw another fucking.
And
Yeah.
it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I ain't posted.
As this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The give on fourth. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Sees an alley. Turning it on. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Jumped on top of the pile.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Iowa State! And the stomping has commenced. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And they tacked on the extra point. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Holds on. It's Coleman Williams. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying.
Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge...
Going long. It's broken up. A shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Don't think that one made it 10 yards before they got the eager paws on top of it, and the flags will fly. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bailey. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The Cardinals decide to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finding some room.